You would like to know why I'm wearing this ridiculous tiara, and I will tell you. It is because I am the queen of procrastination. I can get things finished, but I cannot for the life of me get things started, and I don't really know why. So let me know if you can relate to that, because I would like to know what is wrong with me. For instance, on the day that I was supposed to start the video for the Summer Mixology box from Debi, I went to the Goodwill bins instead. Now, granted, I got a lot of cool stuff, but I had no business going to the bins. Not that the video isn't fun, but the bins was a lot of fun. So our bins are $2 a pound, and the books were 75 cents each. And it was overall a good day. Do you want to see what I got at the bins? I can show you a little quick peek of what I got if you want to. One of the things that I love most about thrifting, and especially thrifting at a place like the Goodwill outlet, is that it's like a treasure hunt every time, because you never know what you're going to find, and it's different experience every single time, and it is so much fun. If you're wondering what I do with all of the stuff that I thrift, it either goes to my room at Logan Village Mall in Noblesville, Indiana, or it ends up on Etsy or my website.
Please don't beat around the bush, and I don't want to push, but you're making this hard.
Seeing as the box is called the Mixology Lab, I took that to heart and decided I was going to mix each one of the colors together with all of the other colors. So right now I started with Flirtatious, and I am mixing that just using my fingers. It's not very scientific or measured, but I'm going to mix it with every other color in the box. And then I'm going to do that for all of the remaining colors so you can see what every color mixed with every color looks like.
Do you feel alone?
The mixes that I'm doing for the color charts here are just 1-to-1. So 1 part Flirtatious, for example, plus 1 part Little Black Dress gives you whatever it gives you. You can get infinite number of combinations when you start mixing 3 colors together or 4 colors together. And later on in the video, I actually do mix 3 colors together. So listen, I'm gonna put a little plug in about these boxes. If you haven't tried DIY paint, well, you're missing out, number 1. But number 2, this is a great way to do it. You can do little projects like this kind of thing, which is some of what we're gonna do today in this video. Or, you know, this paint goes a long way. You could get a small little stool or something done with one of these. This is the original box that was released, and I have probably about a dozen of these left. And they are on my website, junkduphome.com. So you can get these. And I also have the new summer collection, which is what we are working with in this video.
Do you feel alone? In our home.
Are these color charts the most accurate thing you're ever going to see? Absolutely not. And you can see that right here, where supposedly these 2 colors are supposed to be the same because they're both Flirtatious mixed with Salty Kiss, and clearly those 2 colors are not the same. But let's start mixing colors together so I can actually paint with these. My one word of advice is if you are painting something that's a pretty decent size, try and mix up as much paint as you think that you will need. If you start getting to the end of your paint mix, before it's all empty, mix more and incorporate the existing paint that you mixed first with the new mix, and that helps kind of even out the color a little bit. I wasn't exactly sure what I was going to do with these little plates that I thrifted. I decided to use a paint inlay on this one. This paint inlay is a second pull, which means I've already used it on another project and then put it aside and let it dry, and I'm using it again. So you will see it comes out super light, and that's because this is the second time around. So here's my second mix, and this is Salty Kiss with Cowgirl Coral. Try saying that 3 times fast. And it gave me kind of a dirty diaper brown green thing, so I added some mint chips. Now we're mixing 3 colors together, and I actually got a really nice kind of dark khaki out of it.
Washed in every shade of green in all the colors. Summer
I used another paint inlay on this one. These are from IOD. This one is Paradise. Again, this was a second pull, which means I've already used this paint inlay once before. So you'll see again, it comes out kind of light.
losing track of time with you. Another peach pie sunset view.
I did not expect to like this color combo as much as I do. This is Cowgirl Coral and mint chip mixed together, and it's a really pretty kind of light terracotta. So for this mix, I am using 2 parts liquid sunshine to 1 part Seaglass, and you'll see that here. So I measured out 2 teaspoons of the liquid sunshine, 1 teaspoon of the Seaglass, and I got this really great green.
Could do you some too.
So the dark khaki that I made just a little bit ago, I decided to use that. I had saved what I had used and I was done with it. So I added, I think it was a teaspoon. I think that was a little half teaspoon that I was using. So I used Salty Kiss and about a teaspoon of Salty Kiss into that and came up with a gorgeous sage green.
Tell me what you want with me. Is it just some
Okay, so earlier when I said, what is wrong with me? Because I was the queen of procrastination. Well, not only do I procrastinate, but I apparently don't read instructions either, because I was just double checking the email that Ellie had sent us regarding like where to put the video and when it was actually due and all the fun specifics. And I realized that I didn't follow the directions at all. We were supposed to make a video about how far we could stretch a little container of the paint, because you're getting 2 ounces in the mixology kit, and that is not at all what I did. So yeah, oh well.
dimensions arise, and I'm sure that we've shared multiple lives before. Am I in there high or you?
I'm going to add some transfers to the plates. So I did a coat of liquid patina first to seal everything up before applying my transfers. And these are just scraps. And this is a great way to use up transfer scraps. I pretty much save everything, all the little bits and pieces. And so when you're done with the project and you have pieces of a transfer left over, this kind of project is perfect for that.
You and me.
After painting the underneath sides of the plates a coordinating color, I finished everything up with just a little bit of gold gilding to finish it off and make it look extra special. Before we part and I say goodbye, I do need to tell you that this video is part of a playlist. A bunch of us have collaborated with Debi for the launch of the Summer Mixology Lab Box, and I'll put the link in the description box below so you can watch everybody else's creations. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you when I see you.